This is the BMW Z3, the American-made roadster that has created huge excitement since the introduction. But not much action, with only a 4-cylinder under the hood. But hang on, because finally we're getting the good stuff, the 2.8-liter 24-valve 6, and that makes all the difference. The Z3 Roadster has been a runaway success for BMW, with the new South Carolina plant backed up with orders ever since the big screen introduction by James Bond.
007, you have a license to kill, not to break the traffic rules.
Actually, Q didn't need to worry, and runaway success had nothing to do with running from airplanes or even keeping up with a Honda Del Sol. You could buy the killer good looks and BMW handling, but the 1.9-liter 4-cylinder couldn't back it up with action. But check this. Sure enough, scratch in second and 0 to 60 redefined to 6.3 on the way to a quarter mile of 14.8 at 91 miles per hour. Q has come up with a new secret weapon for 007, who now has a license to kill 5-liter Mustangs, and the Mustangs get very little warning.
Part of the fun of the big motor Z3 is there's no 2.8-liter emblems anywhere. It's only the slightly wider rear fenders and the bigger grills in the front that let the enthusiasts know you got something bigger under hood, which lets you suck in all those Mustang GTs at the stoplight.
It's a stealth option with no warning labels, just fat 17-inch Michelins to hint at the performance. You've got to lift the long hood to find the evidence. It's the 2.8-liter twin-cam 24-valve straight 6, making 189 horses and 203 foot-pounds of torque. And it sits far enough to the rear to balance the weight distribution to a perfect 50-50 front and rear. That moves the handling description from good into the territory of great. The Z3 is now a constant invitation to hot laps, with the precise 5-speed choosing the gears and the power rack and pinion steering choosing the line. You've got 0.87 Gs in lateral acceleration on the skid pad to work with, and very forgiving manners as you approach the limit. In the 600-foot slalom course, the Z3 does display some body roll as the suspension does its work. But that's the compliance that makes this roadster a comfortable daily driver. And the balanced weight distribution and fat Michelin Pilot tires produce an agile 66.9 miles per hour through the cones. But should you get in over your head, standard ABS and the BMW discs on all corners are more than up to the job, pulling down from 60 to 0 in an impressive 115 feet. The inside story is absolute comfort for two while you're dusting off Mustangs, with well-bolstered leather buckets and electrics for the windows and door locks included, along with air and traction control, which is a good idea with the big engine.
Putting the big motor in the Z3 definitely turns it into a hot rod, and included in the $6,400 option price are things like leather seats, traction control, and power windows. But the big fun is when you stand on the gas.
No question, Van's got it right. The Z3 is now big-time top-down fun, whether you're running the high roads in the California mountains or hard-charging the corners on the back course at Willow Springs. But like always, you will have to pay for your fun. Fully equipped, the 2.8-liter Z3 comes in at $37,600. Is it worth it? Well, anytime you get to wondering, just put your foot down. There is no question you already know our attitude on adding horsepower, so you already know what we think of this new version of the Z3. Now that the performance matches the rakish good looks, finally, this Bimmer delivers for the enthusiast.
John DeLorean wanted